Hey, this is GoingGear.com, and today we're going to take a neat little light from 4Sevens called the Quark RGB, and you can see where it gets that RGB name from. If you're wondering how it does that, if you take a look at the LED itself, it's one of the Cree, they call 4-die LEDs. There's actually 4 little LEDs on the same chip, and they're different colors. So that's how you get your 4 different colors. This is the Cool White version. There's also the Neutral White, which will give you a light closer to what you would see with a mag light, incandescent type light. So let's show you the operation of it. When you have the head tightened and you turn it on, it's always going to go into the white color. And then to cycle between the different modes, you have 5 different brightnesses and 3 flashing modes, the same modes that you would have on any of the other Quark lights. So there's your SOS, your strobe, your beacon mode, and then put my hand in front of that just so you can see it. There's your lowest brightness, what they call the moonlight mode, and then you have all 5 brightnesses. And you notice that because of the reflector, it's got a really wide, shallow reflector, so you've got more of a flood type beam. This is made for up close, lighting up an area kind of stuff instead of trying to light something up as far away. Now you have all the same modes in the colors, so let's switch over to that and you can show you those. You just loosen the head, and there's your red. You can see we just softly press it and it'll cycle between the different brightnesses and flashing modes. And then tighten the head and loosen it again, and that's how you cycle between your different colors. Now you notice that it's going to remember the actual mode that I left it off in when I cycle between the colors, even though I'm switching between the colors. So if you wanted it to always go into, say, the strobe mode, you can make it always go into that as long as you don't change the mode when you have it in the colors. Now if I turn it off in this green strobe, when I turn it back on with the head loosened after leaving it off for a few seconds to let it memorize the mode, it's going to go back into that green strobe. Now if I turned it off in the white, when I turn it back on and I go back into a color, it's going to go into the next color, so just keep that in mind. If you want it to memorize the color, just leave it off with the head loosened. So I already showed you the reflector and the LED. Let's take a look on the inside of the light at the other parts. So there's the inside of the head. There's your batteries, inside the battery tube, the switch down in there, and then we'll go ahead and put it back together. Now this comes with the regular Quark accessories. You've got the hand grip and then the standard holster that the Quarks come with. So let's go ahead and take this outside and see how it does outside. Alright, so we're outside with my standard baseline light for the smaller lights. That's a 2 AA mini mag light. That's a bush that's about 15 feet away. Can't really see it, but that's a tree that's about 80 feet away. And the ridiculous levels of pollen are floating through the air. It looks like a snowstorm out here. So let's try the RGB. You can see it's definitely more of a floodlight. We'll switch through the different levels. There's your strobe, your beacon mode. Can't really see anything on the lowest mode. That's it on my hand in front of the camera. That's the 0.2 lumens. There's the next level up. Again, can't really see anything far away because it's not really made to light stuff up far away. And next level, there's your highest one. It does flood out my backyard pretty well. I can see stuff maybe 50-60 feet away, but it doesn't have a big reflector on it, so it's not really made to light up stuff far away. And we can go through the colors real quick. Switch it over to the high mode. That's the high mode right there. That's on red. Switch it over to the other 2 colors. There's your green, and there's your blue. So that's it for the Quark RGB. If you have any questions, you can reach me in the comments or at GoingGear.com.